This is Rahan, and today, I have a new mic as well, but also going to be checking out Formula 97, a pretty old F1 game, but one that people really like. I haven't actually played it yet, so there's two modes here, Arcade and Grand Prix. I didn't really... so when I was testing this, I didn't really like how Arcade played, but I preferred Grand Prix. So let's do Grand Prix then. I do like the music of this game, I'll talk about that in a bit, because it has something to do with stuff anyway. So let's go over something. So first off, you can do training. I actually kind of like this mode, to be honest. It allows you to learn the track a little bit. So and you also get like some advice on turns and stuff. That's how I was getting used to control, and that was actually pretty fun. Then you also got single race too, and a championship mode. Which, I guess if you want a single-player campaign, that's what you got. Anyway, for single races, you can go with the tracks. C starts with Melbourne, that goes to Interlagos, Buenos Aires, which, I don't think people like this track. Imola, Monte Carlo, Barcelona, Montreal, Magny-Cours, Silverstone, my home track, basically. Hockenheimring, which is very different in this session because it's a very long layout. Hungaroring, Spa, very fancy track, Monza, very high speed track, A1 ring, which is now called the Red Bull Ring in Austria, Nürburgring, although this is the Luxembourg Grand Prix, which is kind of weird, sometimes it's known as the European Grand Prix, that takes the Nürburgring, Suzuka, the Japanese GP, probably should go here, considering it is only 2 tracks in the world, Estoril, Portugal, and then Jerez, the season finale, and 997. It ended in an interesting fashion, I would say. So, why not? We'll go to Suzuka. Drivers. So, this is 997. There's some interesting things going on here because of that. Anyway, got Ferrari, who are title defenders. Got Michael Schumacher and Eddie Irvine. Then we got Prost, who I believe are new in this season. They used to be the leadership team this season 4, and they got Olivia Parnis and Shinji Nakano. They got Minardi, the plucky backmarkers that they are, with Jarno Trulli and Ukio Katayama. I think I talked about Katayama before, so Anyway, Jordan, who live kind of close to where I live, I guess. They're based in Silverstone, actually, so And they've gone for a lot of rebrands, but anyway. Got Ralph Schumacher and Giancarlo Biscella. Then got Stewart, who I believe are new to this season as well. They got Ruben Sparachello and Jan Magnussen. Then we got Arrows. So funny is Damon Hill here. He was actually the 1996 F1 World Champion, but then Williams dropped him for some reason. One of the weirder things that happened in Formula 1 4. But he's now with Arrows for some reason, and he's joined with Petronas. And Arrows aren't competitive, so that's kind of sad. Anyway, we got McLaren with Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard about to go on their reign of terror in 1998 and 99. They got something weird happening here. Williams. So driver 1 Williams. The reason for that is because they couldn't license Jack Villeneuve because he was kind of weird about that during this time. So a lot of F1 games and F1 Magic games had to work around that. Then you also got Heinz Harald Frentzen. He replaced Damon Hill. So Then we got Tyrrell, who are on their last legs with Josh Verstappen and Mika Salo. And then we got Benetton with John Lacey and Gerhard Berger. I believe this is Berger's last season F1. And finally Sauber, Johnny Herbert, and Nicola Ruri. So I'm gonna have an easier time. I probably should pick a front runner, so let's try as Mika. Then we can also adjust the game mode, so for race length, let's do medium actually. And skill setting, I probably should put this at novice because I'm actually not very good at this game. I think I'm also going to have steering assist. I have it off because I was fine with it off, I think. Brake assist, I think I'll have off as well. Session, let's do fully because we can start near the front then. Let's turn off damage and failures. Sunny weather, tire wear off, fuel depletion off, air also. Alright. Just make this simple. So let's start. You can also set the car too, and probably what I should be doing is going with some soft tires. There you go. I don't think we need to do anything else. I could add more downforce if I want, but I don't think I need to. Alright. let's just get going. Let's try to qualify well here. So anyway, let's talk about why this game basically. So yeah, I do have some experience with F1 games actually. So yeah, not this one though, because yeah, this one was before my time. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to play it because of that. But it's a really cool game. Again, I like how it tries, and yeah, it's a worthy successor to that first F1 game that they made. I believe this is made by either Psychnosis or Bizarre Creations, or even both of them. But yeah. And one thing I did to maybe make this easier on myself is because one of the cooler things about these games is that and yeah, I need to also probably get used to how this controls a little bit too. Alright, so yeah. One of the changes I made was actually adding the in-game soundtrack for the races. Because yeah, normally you get some commentary, and I actually really like the commentary, but the problem is it makes it very hard to commentate myself, so yeah. So I decided to add the music instead. I like this game's soundtrack, to be honest. It's really cool sounding, so yeah. So yeah, that's why we're going to be going with that. Like this track here that you probably listened to a lot already at this point. Yeah, I really like this one. So anyway, let's talk about, yeah, why I'm showing off this game. So again, I like F1 a lot. I'll talk about the story with that in a bit. But yeah, this game again, it's considered like one of the best F1 games, actually. One of the like classics, I guess. So yeah, that's how I want to show it off. I really liked F1 2006, but I believe that was the last F1 game. Actually, no, it wasn't, because, oh god. Yeah, that was another F1 game that I played, shall we say. That was an interesting experience, but anyway. I spun. So yeah, I'm probably going to need to do another lap here. Anyway, back to, yeah, try and talk about stuff here. So anyway. Yeah, this game, yeah, I get the handling a little bit, but yeah, I'm still very new to this game, so that's why I'm kind of struggling a little bit, so yeah. That's okay. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, this game's considered kind of a classic, so I kind of want to check it out, see if it was any fun. And yeah, I am having fun with this, despite the fact that yeah, I am having a few difficulties here and there. So yeah, that's okay. But anyway, let's try to talk about things here. So again, so when would I get to start watching F1? We'll talk about that first, and then we'll go into the games I played. So yeah, it was around 2007, I believe. That's the first memory I have. I think one of the funnier things was I think I remembered that I watched the season finale while I was at a trip at India, actually, at Brazil. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, apparently that's P1. It's not going to be P1 for long though, considering my spin earlier. So yeah. Anyway, back to you, trying to talk about this. So yeah. So you can also end the session earlier too if you think you've set a good time and don't want to waste your time basically, so yeah. Anyway. Also, this could be used as practice too for the race as well. But anyway, back to trying to talk about things here. So again, I remember watching the 2007 season. That was an interesting one because there was a lot of scandals going on. There's also Spygate going on too, so yeah. It was an interesting time to be an F1 fan, shall we say, so yeah. So I remember watching that, and yeah, also my brother's favorite driver would get the crown with Kimi Räikkönen, so that was pretty cool as well. So anyway, I did the Herb properly now, so that's good. Yeah, Suzuka is definitely one of my favorite tracks in most racing games, so yeah, I always want to show it off if I can. So yeah. Anyway, back to trying to talk about things here. I believe also that red you see on the track, I believe that's supposed to be like a brake marker basically. I like that. It does definitely make things a little bit easier on myself, so yeah. Anyway. Trying to talk about things here again. Alright, so yeah. So trying to talk about things here again, so yeah. I'm just concentrating a little bit here. Anyway, yes, so I did watch 2007. I watched 2008 as well, I think. That was also a pretty good season too, so yeah. That's actually the fastest time by Michael Schumacher, so yeah. And yeah, I can't catch him unfortunately, but I do get P2. You know what, I'm going to end the session. That was a clean lap. Let's start the race. I'm going to start the back of the grid. Okay, never mind. So Ryan was not a good lap at all, so this is going to be a difficult race. So it seems, anyway. So yeah, trying to talk about things here. So yeah, again, I watched 2008. That also had its own scandal and Crashgate. So yeah, there was also that. So yeah, again, a lot of interesting things going on there. But then you get 2009, which I did watch too, and it also become my favorite F1 season as well because of the underdog story of Braun GP. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite F1 seasons. I also really like, maybe rewatching it too, because there's so many good moments, and a lot of them where drivers I really like too. So that's also a thing as well. But yeah, other than that though, I kind of stopped watching F1. I don't think I watched 2010 that much, if at all. I think I just had other interests. That was around the time when I was getting into different kinds of games, like the RPGs and stuff, and I'm causing a massive pile up that way, mate. So anyway, trying to talk about stuff here. Again, so yeah, how far can we get up the pack? Let's see. From my really bad starting position. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't even try qualifying, I guess. But anyway. Anyway, yeah, try and talk about things again. So yeah, like I said, I think yeah, it was around 2010 when I stopped watching, which is kind of the same. 2010 was a really good championship, so was 2012. So yeah, both were really close. So yeah, they're really fun too to learn about later. Once I got back into the sport, because yeah, I watch F1 nowadays. It was 2016 when I started watching again, and I still watch to this day. So yeah, that's fun. And yeah, that's basically what I do on my weekends. Watch some F1 races. So yeah. And again, I do like F1 a lot because of that. So yeah, I think one of the reasons why I got back into it was because I watched so many videos about F1 as well. Like, yeah, there was one channel, unfortunately his videos, he left YouTube and also his videos too. I don't even know if he's even around anymore. Because yeah, he can't just disappear mysteriously. But anyway, he made some really good top 10s and yeah, even like introduced you to some, he kind of like, I don't know, what's the right word? He had music in his videos, and some of them would like, I don't know, what the right word is. Like, yeah, something with my taste of music, basically, like influenced that a little bit. Yeah, that's the right word. So anyway, we get around the hairpin, good. Alright, so yeah, let's just keep talking here. So, back to yeah, talking about stuff. Yeah, again, I like that, but there's also another YouTuber too, but he's still around. And yeah, I even commentate on his videos too, because he's a really nice person, and that's the Mobile Chicane. I think the reason why I got interested in this channel was some of his first few videos, because yeah, he did a video on Luca Padua, who's a very interesting driver. It was always really fun to learn about him, because yeah, he was also part of 2009 as well. For infamous reasons, but yeah. It was also interesting to see his trip in the 90s, because yeah, it was tough for the journeyman basically. He couldn't score a single point in his many starts, basically. Although during his time, only the top 6 scored. That was until he drove again in 2009, because he was a reserve driver then. But yeah. And yeah, he also did a video about Sebastian Loeb maybe having a chance at F1. That was also a really good video too. I love his channel so much. So it's a treat to see new videos of him pop up as well, and yeah, commentate on those too. But yeah, now let's talk about games. So there's 2 main F1 games that I played, other than this one, but again, this is my first time playing this one, so yeah, first time experiencing it too. So anyway, so yeah, the first one was, of course, I think I played some others actually, but yeah, the only 2 I remember playing at least a decent amount. I mean, one of them I don't remember playing a decent amount, but one I do remember. I mean, that's a little bit complicated, but anyway. The game I remember playing the most was F1 2006 on my PS2. You could also get like a HD version called Championship Edition on the PS3, but I never played that one, so yeah. Because I never owned it. Oh no. I'm off the track now. Can I keep my positions? Probably not. But yeah, if you go up the track in this game, it's really bad. Let's just say, so yeah. But yeah, it could also have something to do with the camera angle because yeah, I like this T-cam as it's sometimes called. So yeah, I am still 4th. So yeah, I'm gonna still score points because it's top 6 who scores. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. Hey, maybe I can get the win if I try good enough. Let's see. But anyway, so I remember playing that game a decent amount. It was pretty fun because again, I like the physics. I don't know, there's something about it too. I didn't get to play too much with the Grimmer, but that's really it. Anyway, after that, then there's F1 2009. Alright, so I did play that game because of course I really love 2009. The problem was, it's a Wii and PSP game. And yeah, I'm not joking when I say a Wii game. And that's the version I played too. Which, yeah, you could use the motion controls, alright? It's not a very good game, to be honest. But Codemasters are the one who made that game, and they would go on to make F1 2010. And now they still make F1 games to this day. For better and worse, so yeah. Then again, though, they did make some really good F1 games. Like F1 2010, it's basically like, you know, the Race Drive Grid series, but combined with F1, it's really cool. So yeah. I should also be paying attention to the right side of the screen with my mouse per hour and my gears. So anyway, because that's obviously going to help me out a little bit. But anyway. So yeah. So those are the F1 games I played. I never played anything newer than that, unfortunately. And yeah, like I said, there were definitely some good ones that I could have played, like, you know, F1 2010, like I mentioned. So yeah. So that's interesting. But anyway. So yeah, that's really my history with F1 right there. So yeah. Again, I quite like F1, obviously. Again, learning about 2 is also really fun too. I think, yeah, let's talk about that. Again, I always like, you know, learning about the past the most, but that's probably one reason I really like the Bob Chicane's channel, because that's basically what he covers. I also like looking stuff up on my own, because, yeah, I can at least see one idea for a video I can make. Like, maybe about... There's one driver that comes to mind that I wouldn't mind doing a video about in Stefano Modena. He's a very interesting case, to be honest, when I look at his results. But yeah, I probably need to do a bit more research, see if it's actually interesting to talk about. So yeah. Again, that's if I would, you know, want to do F1 content, which I don't know. I don't think I'm, like, you know, the correct person for that, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway. So now, yeah, let's just focus on the driving a little bit, because yeah, we're getting close to John Lacey now. Oh yeah, there's something kind of funny with John Lacey, actually. I believe the Japanese version of this game, he was part of the ad for it, which is really hilarious. So that's always fun. And yeah, the Japanese version of this game, yep. So yeah, that's always pretty interesting. Yeah, I did look up some other things at this game before, yeah, I started playing it. What else is there to say? The regular ad for it, it's like pretty basic, to be honest, but it was also pretty. Yeah, game ads were really different back in the day. Like, yeah, they're definitely a lot more creative than they are nowadays, because nowadays they can't just show off the gameplay, so yeah. And yeah, let's talk about some of the things about this game. So yeah, like I said, this game, if you don't change the things like I do, you get commentary, which maybe I'll do for the next race. I think we'll do a short race after this, and then we'll call it a good part, I think. Because yeah, this, I wasn't expecting Suzuka to be such a long race, 10 laps, but okay. Maybe it's a good practice for my graduates of 4th playthrough, because yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a race in Suzuka for the Formula GTs, so yeah. And yeah, one thing I should be thinking about is, yeah, like, I like this camera angle up, but at the same time, it doesn't give me the best spatial awareness in the world, so yeah. I'm gonna bump into other people if I'm not careful, so yeah. I hope it gives us the gap to the leader, whoever it is, because yeah, I kind of want to know if it's gonna catch them. But hey, we have a decent amount of time left. I think we can, as long as we don't make any stupid mistakes. Anyway, yeah, again, there's some commentary this game again. Maybe I will have the commentary on for the next race we probably do. So you have to chase out the Schumi, alright. Make Actor versus Michael Schumacher. The late 90s, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, I like Hackman quite a bit. He's a really chill dude. Also had some great moments in his career as well. And then yeah, he retired after 2001, I believe, is what happened. But yeah, he will win 98 and 99. And yeah, 98 I believe was a dominant fashion. 99 went kind of down to the wire with Eddie Irvine. So yeah. Because Michael had broken his leg during 1999, so yeah, that wasn't great. So yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the commentary. So yeah, this game, yeah, you have the legendary Murray Walker commenting on your driving and stuff. It's really entertaining stuff, to be honest. Yeah, like I said though, it does get in the way of my own commentary a little bit, so yeah, that's why I'm not. That's why I decided to, change that. But anyway, to just the OST of this game, which again, I like the OST of this game. That's kind of why, yeah, I want to showcase it here. So yeah, but yeah. Why not? Let's talk about this game itself, because I can't just talk about F1. So yeah, again, it doesn't look like anything special nowadays. Again, the graphics are definitely aged. And again, the driving, it's good, but not amazing, I feel like. But it's still fun. And that's the important part. Again, like, yeah, this is one of the first, like, licensed F1 games, at least on the home console. There's probably some on PC too. There's probably some F1 Manager games as well, so yeah. And yeah, we can make it past. Oh, maybe not. We're gonna kill Michael instead. And now we're in the lead, so now all I need to do is hold it. So again, don't touch the grass in this game, it's bad for you, so yeah. So there's that, but anyway. So now we're in the lead, so that's good. Can we keep the lead, is the question. But again, like I said, this game doesn't seem anything special. I don't even know what the championship mode is like. I assume it's nothing too spectacular either, but yeah. Maybe something fun to check out if I have nothing better to do, so yeah. Just like, I feel like other F1 games like F1 2006 have a better career mode, and again, kind of like what I said with the Gran Turismo video. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about why I have this new mic as well. I should talk about that, but yeah. Unfortunately, my old headset, I am using a new headset, I should mention. I'm not actually using a mic, but yeah. My old headset, unfortunately, it had a buzzing sound with its microphone. So yeah, and it got worse when I tried to record yesterday, so I'm like, alright, let's get a new one. And yeah, it shipped this morning, so that was nice. And it's probably going to take some time to get used to this new voice, I guess, but yeah. I think it sounds kind of similar to my first ever mic, actually. Might be how the mic is set up. But yeah, I don't mind how it sounds, to be honest. At least, I mean, it took me like an hour to think with it and stuff, but that's okay. But anyway. Yeah, this is, again, maybe novice is a bit too easy for my skill level, considering yeah, the big gap I have. I mean, I did kind of kill Schumacher though, so yeah, I think I'm just going to keep on novice for the next race too. I mean, then again, the thing is that yeah, I did change the settings, so yeah, I can definitely see a career mode for this game actually being quite interesting when you do change the settings. Like yeah, I had to worry about tire wear and stuff, maybe making even the races like full distance, stuff like that too. That would also make things really interesting as well. So yeah, I can definitely see a decent career mode out of this game, to be honest, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Again, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's always nice to, maybe go back to games that you weren't able to play in your childhood. And yeah, seeing what you basically missed out on, obviously, so yeah. There's that. But yeah, I didn't really talk about sports games too, actually. Like, yeah, this would technically be a sports game because yeah, it did have like yearly releases, I believe, for a little bit. Yeah, I think it did. And then, although I believe EA would be the next company to fight. I think multiple companies were making F1 games in the early 2000s, but anyway. Yes, yeah, I did play some other sports games too. Because yeah, one of my favorite sports, physical sports should be saying, is cricket. And yeah, there were definitely some good cricket games as well. In fact, Codemasters made some of them too. I believe it's Brian Lara 2005 I really like. Yeah, that was a pretty great game. Maybe I'll show it off one day, I don't know. Because again, it's another like funny game from my childhood and stuff. It's actually pretty decent too. And yeah, there was also some cricket games on the PS1 too, if I wanted to check those out as well, so yeah. So yeah. Again, I also want to kind of show off my interest too, because yeah, you kind of get the idea that yeah, I like RPGs because I'm main playthroughs, so yeah, videos like this kind of show off what else I like, basically. But yeah, other than that, yeah, actually no, I did play some FIFA games too with my brother, but that's yeah. Didn't really take them too seriously though because I'm not really a football person, so yeah. when it comes to sport, it's all about motorsport for me. So yeah, I definitely played some other like motorsport games too, like WRC games. And that's mainly it. Because yeah, I don't think I played any NASCAR games, or at least I don't really remember that I did. So yeah. Because yeah, NASCAR was kind of a niche interest for me back in the day, but now that I understand it, it's actually pretty cool, so yeah. Anyway, we're on the penultimate lap now, one final lap, and then yeah, we're going to be winning this one despite the mistake I made earlier, so yeah. And once again, Suzuka's just such an amazing track, so yeah. I really like it, so yeah. So anyway. Say one more lap to go, and then yeah, like I said, I think I'll do one more race, I'll make it a shorter one. I believe is what we'll do. I think maybe I'll go to Silverstone just because it is kind of like my home track, so yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. And yeah, maybe I'll qualify for that race too, even though I probably don't need to, but hey, considering how well we start this race, anyway. So yeah, again, what is the race say? I guess there's another thing that comes to mind too. I think it's just the fact that a lot of these like early PS1 games, I feel like they had a lot of charm to them. Like again, this game was definitely trying its best with you know, trying to make an authentic feeling F1 experience. So yeah, I can definitely commend it for that. So yeah, there's that. What else does say then? Yes, yeah. I did talk about, yeah, if I was to make F1 content, then yeah, I will obviously talk about the past, like I was saying. Again, there's a lot of interesting drivers to talk about that are a little bit more forgotten, I guess. I did talk about Stefano Modena, but there's also Andre Cesaris. I wouldn't mind making a video about him too, because he's pretty interesting. Considering, yeah, he's known as the crasherist because he crashed a lot, but a lot of his times are also due to part failures because it was the 1980s, so yeah. There's that. I did actually watch some videos about F1 manager games too. Those are also pretty interesting, but very different at the same time, considering you're not actually driving. You're managing instead, so yeah. And there'll be some pretty cool ones there on the PC, so anyway, we're going to get past the final chicane and win the Japanese Sheep. There we go. Finally. Finally making some progress with this one. So yeah. Finally getting the hang of it too, so that's also pretty good as well. One thing I don't know about at least Grand Prix mode is I don't know if the lower teams are actually slower. That's something I'm not so sure about, but anyway. So let's do some interesting things. So yeah. So we're done with this. So let's go to select options. Let's go to CD player, and this time what I'm going to do is I want to do mode, and then I want to change it to enhanced commentary, and there you go. Now we'll get commentary in the next race. We do, so yeah. Alright, so like I said, I was thinking, let's go to Silverstone. Let's make this a shorter race. I'll make it a short race, that's just 5 laps, I believe. And yeah, considering I'm used to how the settings are going, yeah, let's go with that. Let me just make sure that is, oh yeah, I probably don't quality either. I mean, actually, no. I'll do that to dial myself in. And yeah, I'll do that. There you go, select that. Alright. Who drivers? Again, I don't know if the lower teams are, oh yeah, you also got info here too. And yeah, it does show that, yeah, I believe this is Stewart's first season, so yeah. And yeah, Williams haven't won a race yet. Arrows haven't won a race, they would never win a race. Barrow have 5 wins. Williams have 99, all that good stuff. So yeah. So yeah, who should we? And yeah, I just to show you, there you go. So yeah, I wonder who we should drive as. For I'm feeling Frentzen actually. Because yeah, Frentzen had a really good 1999 series with Jordan, so yeah, why not? So that's all good. Let's start fully. And This time I have commentary, which again might get in the way of my own commentary, but that's okay. At least I want to show it off because again, it's one of the cooler things about this classic game. So yeah, let's get started. Say a Silverstone, basically my home track because again, I do live in the UK. It's not too far from where I live too, I believe. So yeah. So once again, yeah, the good thing about quality is even if I don't start off very good, I can also, dial myself in. And yeah, because I use the T-Cam, and there he is, Mario Walker, on the blower. Why not? I use the chase cam this time to spice things up a bit. I also need to get used to it a little bit too, and also it might actually make my driving better just because I can actually see things around me, so yeah. So that'll be good. Anyway, yeah, this is Silverstone. Really like this place a lot. This is the old layout Silverstone, because it got updated around, I believe, 2012, 2014, something like that. So that's turn 1. It's not turn 1 anymore, obviously, so yeah. There you got Mecha to Becketa, which are pretty fast corners. Yeah, I'm not accepting myself to qualify very good, but hey, I can try that. I mean, maybe not because it's only 5 laps, but hey, I guess we'll see. It basically told about everything I wanted to, and again, I'm just getting back to the flow of things because yeah, I've been getting interrupted a lot with, mic problem or headset problem.
Slowest cars who don't get a time less than 107% of the fastest qualifying time can appeal to the stewards, but it's very unlikely that they'll be successful.
Alright, you saw about the 100% rule, which I believe was new to this game, or new to the season, I mean. Yeah, if you don't post a time that's within 100%, 107% of pole, then yeah, you're not starting the race, so yeah. So that was an interesting time, of course. Because yeah, that doesn't really happen anymore because teams are a lot more closer.
Third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
I don't know what Mario's talking about that, but anyway. I think that was okay. Let's see where we start.
Well,
Oh, okay. So right, that was a really good lap. So anyway, let's even get the win with Benson here. Well, so yeah, Ferrari got out in front of us, that's okay. Right, that was Schumacher. Man, I don't want to interrupt this man because he's just so good. Again, I do miss Murray a lot. He passed away a few years ago, I believe, so yeah. And yeah, he's just such a great voice. Yeah, if we are talking about the voice of Formula 1, he's definitely a good candidate. But yeah, his partner in crime in this game, Martin Brundle, though, is really good, though. This is his first season commenting, so that was pretty cool. So anyway, what else was I trying to say? Yeah, again, I just want to try and get back to the flow of things. Again, I had a lot of interruptions, of course. I had the problem with my headset there. And yeah, hopefully this headset is a worthy successor, I hope. Again, I need to do a lot of tinkering with it, but yeah, I hope that, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. But again, I'll make do with what I have, basically, so yeah. And again, also I had my laptop charger go out as well. That was pretty painful as well. But hey, I did have, Paper Mario 2 Remake to pep me up a little bit too, and of course Gran Turismo 4 as well, and I was able to play that. So yeah. Despite, some of the hard events I've been doing recently, so yeah. So yeah, somehow I got pulled, though, when we were qualifying with, Suzuka. I got lost, so yeah. Apparently I'm much better qualifying at Silverstone than Suzuka, which is kind of funny, but anyway. But yeah, what else is to say, basically? I don't think there's much, basically. Because I kind of talked about everything to do with F1 there. And yeah, again, I do like this game a lot. I think one of the weird things, though, is that F1 98, the game that came after this, was considered one of the worst F1 games, so yeah, that's kind of funny. So yeah. I think another thing about this game too, I don't really talk about was the arcade mode. I never showed that, but I kind of don't like it, to be honest. I much prefer how Grand Prix mode handles.
First, Heights Harold Frenson. In second place,
maybe couple.
Michael Schumacher. In third place, Gerhard Berger. In
Okay.
4th place, Williams number 1.
Williams number 1.
Jean Alesi. In 6th, Eddie Irvine.
Alright, that's all the points playing positions. And yeah, that's what he was doing, so yeah. Again, I like this commentary a lot. It does very feel authentic. So do the graphics too, because they do very much look like what the graphics look like during 997 as well, so that's also pretty cool as well. So yeah. Yeah, that definitely wasn't... Again, this is definitely well before my time, considering, you know, I started watching 2007, but yeah. Oh no.
That was a very heavy collision with the Armco. Let's hope they're all right.
Yep. So yeah, I'm giving me that damage off because I'm pretty sure I will have lost one of my wheels there. So yeah. Anyway, go through here again. I still have a good lead though. I'm charging away. Yeah, again. I do think that, yeah, my skill level is probably above others, so yeah, if I was to play this again, I'd probably pump up difficultly another stage to see how it goes, so yeah. So yeah, oh yeah, that was one thing I want to talk about last time actually that I wasn't able to when I was playing Gretchen, so one thing about myself and racing games is that I'm very harsh on myself. Much more when it comes to racing games. I don't know why, to be honest, but it's the only really game series where, yeah, again, I'm very harsh to myself when I play really badly, so yeah. So there's that. Again, I don't know why that's the case, because with RPGs, I'm not really that hard on myself, to be honest. At least it doesn't feel like it, so yeah. But yeah, when it's race game though, yeah. I think that's another thing too. Some people, like, yeah, you may look at this gameplay and say, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, but yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, yeah. Okay, this is the other thing. So yeah, when like, I mean, this is not very... Oh no.
He just lost it completely, straight into the Armco barrier.
Again. Somehow he lived, but anyway.
This kind of performance will probably have increased his value considerably by the end of this weekend.
Oh yeah, he's still at... Oh yeah, Prince would still be at Williams at 998. It's kind of interesting to think about the stuff the commentators talk about. And in relation to real life anyway. Back to trying to talk about things there. So yeah, again. Like, when I play like retro stuff, I always think that, yeah, I'm not good at this. At least, yeah. Again, that's another thing too. Like, when I look at my gameplay when it comes to racing games, it's always like, you know, yeah, I'm not that good, basically. Like, what I'm doing is only a fraction of what some other people are capable of, I feel like, so yeah. Again, that could also be like me being hard on myself again, but yeah. Again, that's just kind of how I feel. With RPGs though, it's a bit different, so yeah. Again, it's pretty interesting to think about how, you know, my two favorite game series collide like that, but anyway. So let's go around here. Not bad, not bad. Go around here. And one more lap to go in the British GP. I'm pretty sure it's British. It should be. And yeah, we're gonna get a win for Williams.
Only one more lap to go.
And I made the same mistake 3 times in a row.
Martin, that looked as if he just rubbed the wall there.
You're right there, Murray.
You're right there, Murray.
Looking at the race order now. In first, Heitz Harold Frenson. In second position, Michael Schumacher. In third position, Gerhard Berger. In fourth place, Williams number 1. Fifth, Jean Alesi.
Oh, it trips me up a little bit.
In sixth place, Eddie Irvine.
So it looks like the points playing positions are very, I don't know what the right word is. Basic, I guess, because yeah, it's 2 Williams, 2 Ferraris, 2 Benetons, so yeah. Let's see. Did Fritz even win a race in this season? I don't even remember if he did or not. Like, I'm not very familiar with 997 that much, except for how it ends, so yeah. There's one weird fact I remember about. So, the 2 title contenders were Jack Villeneuve, or Williams number 1 in this case, and Michael Schumacher. And the thing about them is that they never shed the podium at all in this season, despite the fact that, yeah, they were both competing for a title, so yeah. It's kind of a chaotic season, and ended in a very chaotic way as well, so yeah. And there we go.
A marvellous race. What a great win.
Thank you, Murray. So there you go. So that'll be it for F197. Again, quite like this game quite a bit. So yeah, after playing it a good amount. So yeah, I'm gonna have to see why this one's a classic. So yeah, a classic F1 game. And yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll give it more goes there. But yeah, I kind of dominated that one. So yeah, again, I'm probably too much for this novice typically. But anyway, so that should be good. Again, like I said, hopefully this new mic is, actually good. So yeah. But yeah, we're done now. So yeah, next time we're gonna be checking out another game. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.